Wax Hustler 80 says, I'd love to see how y'all would react to the 18-degree low LL lol lol. Plaston 72 says, Twitch messed my streak up, damn it.
Uh-oh. I think you can go back and watch a VOD and get credit for it. There's a way you can go back.
Bruja 210 says, was excited my electric ice scraper worked so good it was like cutting butter.
Oh.
Plaston 72 says, I did, but it didn't get me credit.
Man. We'll have to write a sternly worded letter.
Barney Rubble 8704 says, hey, John, nice legs.
Thanks.
Superman Crisp says, hi.
Hey. You staying warm?
Casper says, good evening, everyone.
Hey, Cakespur.
Plaston 72 says, it's all the streamer's fault.
What did I do?
Gamaraj underscore zone says, sometimes they give you clips you can watch to save your streak.
Oh.
Stream Elements says, Cacasper just cheered 100 bits.
With the 100 bits. Thank you so much,
Superman
Cakespur.
Crisp says, in Texas.
In Texas. Oh, so you're freezing with the rest of us then.
Ben Wild 202567 says, hey, John.
Hey, Ben Wild.
Stream Elements says, Claston 72 just cheered 25 bits.
With the 25 bits. Thank you so much, Claston.
Jethro Miller says Flex Your Freedoms was arrested about 45 minutes ago for exposing corruption at a public meeting, then refusing to leave a public sidewalk.
Yeah, I would too.
Superman Crisp says, no, it's warm here, lol.
There's absolutely nothing the government won't destroy you for, just so you know.
Benwell 202567 says, how was your day today?
Wonderful.
Stream Elements says, Claston 72 just cheered 1,000 bits.
1,000 bits, thank you so much, Claston.
123 Elb 456 says, hi, John, I'm late to the stream.
Oh, that's okay, we didn't really miss anything. Let's see what this guy's doing over here. We found a cop to record at this.
Ben Wild 202567 says, mine was good, today's my last week of school.
Very good.
Plaston 72 says, John, you're welcome, sir. BCS Can says, Botrix has correctly joined the channel. Sorithpang 8046 says, hey, John.
Hey.
Freakin' Star says, hey, he is in your store.
Yeah, he's in my store. What's he doing? He wasn't even in the store. I just assumed he or she was in the store.
Freakin' Star says, well, follow them long.
130. They confirmed to place a hold.
Michelle 210 says, howdy ho from Kick.
Howdy.
Superman Crisp says, driving.
Driving? That's what I'm doing. That's really loud.
EMS,
Fourth out.
For a woman who fell. Address is 294 Abner Parkway, apartment 113. Cross street this way.
Belinda Card 1 says, wow.
332. Unknown age of caller, but she fell in onto the floor. No injuries. Tone at 2007.
Belinda Card 1 says, that was loud.
That was loud. Sorry about that. Luckily, it's not happening twice because I don't have the big scanner on yet.
Benwell 202567 says, always film 5-0.
Always, always.
Gamaraj underscore zone says, well, you know he needed light to play. Wax Hustler 80 says, Maud, my message was held.
Oh, man. Auto mod strikes again.
3458, we're clear.
You guys are crooked.
Gunnisage says, I hope Santa leaves some goldfish crackers in the trunk for Christmas.
Maybe. Maybe. You never know.
Michelle 210 says -3.
Hopefully that was a math question.
Traffic.
Casper says, we definitely need snacks and blankets in the trunk. Bayou Preppers 1 says, I'm running away on Wednesday. Bayou Preppers 1 says, it's a mount. Michelle 210 says yes. Casper says, we definitely need snacks and blankets in the trunk. Bayou Preppers 1 says, I'm running Thursday.
Confirmed on a 2016 Lexus, expiration February of
Belinda Card 1 says, looks like you're having a slow night, or did I come in the stream late when it slowed down?
I don't control the content at all.
Clear for any mileage.
Louisiana Boy 50,497 says, follow 12. Ticky Cat 1961 says, sounds like she's trying to say the Q word.
Sounds like it.
La underscore Maiza underscore says, he's only been on for 30 minutes.
Right.
Texas Mantheligen says, you don't control the content, except that time you fell off the bike.
Yeah, that was me.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, we've been riding around looking at lights.
There was also the time that I took the microphone
Freakin'
to the
Star
bathroom.
says, 864, is that C note?
No, they're working during the days. C-Notes is on during the days.
Nanny Goat Joe says, hey John, Pam and Trunkies.
Hello,
I'm back on YouTube again, woohoo.
Welcome back.
Ticky Cat 1961 says, this isn't Los Angeles, it's kind of the sticks.
Right, we're in the middle of nowhere.
Michelle 210 says, poor Rob Reiner and his wife.
Yeah, I saw that. Uh-oh.
Ticky Cat 1961 says, not quite as much police action here.
This is interesting.
Texas Mantheligen says, I'm convinced John used a stunt double when he pulled the bike episode.
Yeah, no. That was actually me.
Jackson for a female that fell out of her chair is unable to get up. She doesn't have any injuries. Still time's going to be 2011.
Alright, so
There for 7507.
something weird is going on with my tire here.
That's simple. Insurance confirms on a 2017 Mitsubishi expires March 26. Harvester out of fluids, clear and eligible. Yep.
Christina_0479 says, I wonder if he is waiting for a reason to pull over that car.
I think he already ran the plate too. We gotta stop and check a tire real quick because I got some strange stuff going on here. Hold on. All right, so according to this, hold on, let me show you guys. All right, so according to this, I don't have a front driver's side tire, so I don't know what's happening there. Do you guys think I actually have a tire, or why does it have a line on it? Just gotta make sure I actually have a tire on there.
Plaston72 says, sounds like a bad sensor. Freakin' Star says, battery dead in the TMs. Texas Mantheligen says, why the tire is left the chat?
Yes. All right. So the good news is we still have a tire. Hey, check out the cars, guys. Check out these guys. These guys are cool.
Bubba the big truck guy says sensor might need be reading it. Freakenstar says TPMS is bad time to replace. Michelle 210 says under 25 pounds. Freakenstar says $80 a piece.
Damn it.
DJ Skinny Steve says Sector JG is festive.
Yeah.
Harley Chic
Sector JG is festive.
77,541 says your tire center is out.
10 says, under 25 pounds.
Dang it.
Freakin' Star says, $80 a piece.
Dang it. Now what?
DJ Skinny Steve says,
Melinda Card 1 says maybe a bad sensor, John.
Damn it.
Harley Chick 77,541 says, your tire center is out.
Dang it.
Belinda Card 1
Claston 72 says
maybe
why
a
did
bad
ya
sensor,
break it, John?
I don't know.
Blaston 72 says, why did you break it, John?
I don't know. Let me turn it off and turn it back on and see if it helps.
Freakin' Star says, oil needs to be changed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fanatics BG says, might need oil. Says, don't get any ideas, John Pearl is fine the way she is.
Yeah, it says...
says, did you try hitting the tire sensor with a hammer?
No, I didn't try that.
Gamerage_zone says, damn, that car said give me your money now.
Yes, all the things.
Freakin' Star says another $55.
Thanks.
Texas Mantheligen says, we're experiencing technological differences.
Yes, definitely.
Fanatics BG says, won't need a tire if you don't change the oil.
Yeah, I know.
Claston 72 says, John farted and it blew the sensor.
It's not true. Not true. All that's made up.
Kakasper says, how's the blinker fluid?
I think that's the only thing that works right now. I think it's the only thing right now that's working.
Fanatics BG says, what about the flux capacitor?
It's probably broke. It's probably broke too.
DJ Skinny Steve says, how did we survive in cars before all these stupid sensors?
That's right. Well, according to that, I didn't have a tire anymore. At all. I think it's the... What do you guys think? It's the temperature?
Gamerage_zone says, Diddy where are you? We need oil and lots of it. L. Freakin' Star says, cheer 100 to pay for part of the TPMS.
Thank you so much.
Just Skinny Steve says, possibly the temp.
Yeah, I think it's the temp.
Wax Hustler 80 says, TPMS sensor battery died. TPMS sensors have internal batteries that typically last 5 to 10 years and are not replaceable.
Dang.
The entire sensor must be replaced when the battery dies.
And how much is that?
This is the most likely cause if the vehicle is several years old.
Yeah, it's several years old.
Kakasper says, did you check tire pressure?
I'm gonna do that.
Stream Element says, Claston 72 just cheered 100 bits.
Claston, thank you so much.
Texas Mantheligen says, Did you know that a crab's pinch can be so strong that it can puncture a tire? The plot thickens.
Yeah. Oh.
Michelle 210 says, fighters are so slow 3 minutes in between battles.
Uh-oh.
Stream Element says, Freakenstar just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you so much, Freakenstar.
Claston72 says, I don't think it's the temp I bet sensor is bad, but we can only hope.
Yeah.
Freakenstar says, $88.
$88.
Underscore right 19 says, hello everyone.
Hello to you. Of course it's $88.
Chick 77,541 says, $80 at Brazosport Tires. $80 at Brazosport Tire.
Gotcha.
Senor Dasher underscore OTR says, Thomas, not so fast. Your wheel might fall off, you silly engine. Fanatics BG says, should have bought an extended warranty from one of the Indian call centers.
You know, I'm regretting not doing that.
DJ Skinny Steve says, I wouldn't stress it, but check the pressure for peace of mind and carry on.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Senor Dasher underscore OTR says 12. Michelle 210 says 12. Freakenstar says, cheer 46.
Thank you. Freakenstar with 46 bits.
Fargan Bastage says, hey John.
Hey, Fargan Bastage.
Stream Element says, Freakenstar just cheered 46 bits. Stream Element says, Classen72 just cheered 100 bits.
Classen, thank you, with 100 bits.
Wax Hustler 80 says, online it says roughly $50, $250.
What?
Texas Mantheligen says, the top half of the tire looked inflated.
Alright. Well, I need new tires. I'm trying to ride these out till after Christmas.
South Lake Road on Colorado plate 78.
Classen72 says, do you have a bad vibration, John?
Nope. There's Richwood over there. We'll stop and check the tire pressure, I guess, up here at the Shell. It's probably not a bad idea.
Stream Element says DJ Skinny Steve just cheered 100 bits.
DJ Skinny Steve with 100 bits.
La underscore Maiza underscore says it means it's flat on one side only. Tikicat 1961 says, good vibrations. Superman Crisp says, go to Bucky's and air your tires up.
That's how I'm gonna go up here. I can't go to Bucky's.
Belinda Card 1 says, John, I don't think they might not last till then, lol.
Ah, they got to. They kind of have to.
Gamaraj underscore zone says, the cost of a TPMS for a Chevrolet Camaro typically ranges from $40 to $200. The sensor itself usually costs between $40 to $200. One labor costs for replacement can range from $30 to $50 per sensor. One overall, the total cost for a single tire pressure sensor replacement can be between $50 and $350.
Well, that's a wide range. I want to do the $50
Mantheligen
one.
says, let me know when you're going to get tires. I can get 25% off a set of 4 tires. Kakasper says, get all your Christmas shopping done.
No, not yet.
Big Dave Abkrak says, John will park it and walk before he gets air at Bucky's.
Yeah, that's right. I'll have to call a tow truck if we need air at Bucky's. Let's check it over here. I think this one was in pretty good shape. Although they set you up for failure with this curb right by it. I think we've got air here before. I remember the tree. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'll get some air super quick.
Superman Chris says, I thought you liked buses were fast.
Alright, welcome to the tire maintenance channel, guys. Alright, that tire head, I actually had a little too much. I had like 38.
Sage says, pump up the jam.
Alright, now we're good. Alright, it's just gonna be that sensor or the temperature. Alligator!
Whose child is your child? How old is she? She's 14. 14. She wasn't hoping to you? Alright, if you could, just stand right there for me. John, could you please, out of the road? I don't want you to be. You can stand back here if you want.
That will. Oops, sorry. All right, you guys are back. You guys are back. And it doesn't even work.
Texas Mantheligen says, seems live to me.
I fixed it. It's over. It's a problem on YouTube. I hit the button. We're live again.
Blaston72 says, dang it, Bobby. Wax Hustler 80 says, just ignore it and keep driving.
That's what I'm gonna do.
It's fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna Pam this.
Freakin' Star says, the TPMS is no good.
Yep.
This has happened to me before and I had to replace it.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. Nothing we can do about it tonight or until after Christmas, so as long as there's a tire there, we're good to go.
Texas Mantheligen says, I don't concern myself with YouTube problems.
Oh. Not nice. Not nice.
Claston72 says, what year is the car?
2019.
Wax Hustler 80 says, next subject. Gamerage_zone says, tires don't last forever.
I know.
Low air pressure, cracked sidewalls, or tread worn smooth can turn a normal drive into a risky one. If you're adding air every week, that's not a fix. It's a warning. Worn or underinflated tires reduce traction, increase stopping distance, and make your ride unstable.
Well,
check your pressure, check your tread, and when it's time, replace them.
Okay, all right.
New tires mean better grip, a smoother ride, and confidence every mile. Don't wait for a blowout to decide for you.
All right. Thank you, Firestone.
Star says, drive it like the old days. We never had them.
Thank you so much, Firestone.
Wax Hustler 80 says, where are we going first?
This message has been brought to you by Firestone.
Donna_Sharp says, put a piece of colored tape over it. You will never know, LOL. Texas Mantheligen says, I fixed my TPMS issues with a small piece of black duct tape over the indicator light. Same with the check engine light.
Yeah.
Follow me for more mechanical tips. Michelle 210 says, 2. Gamerage_zone says, haha. Bargain Bastage says, spoken like a tire salesman. Claston72 says, John, did you have a nice night off?
I
We
did.
really know why you took it off anyhow, because it's too cold for your booty.
Yeah, that's why. I'm not even gonna lie.
Targan Bastage says, so we're just driving around Clute.
We're driving around wherever the scanner tells
Christina
us to.
_0479 says, this voice reminds me of the commentator on the Discovery Channel.
We're driving around wherever the scanner takes us.
Claston72 says, I'm glad you had a good night off, John. Wax Hustler 80 says, because crabs are contagious.
If you looked at my
Texas
Discord,
Mantheligen says, David Attenborough is the commentator.
72.
yeah, if you're in my Discord, you know exactly. I took off because it was too cold.
Claston72 says, slots are rigged.
Definitely not rigged. Hardly rigged at all.
Yeah, have.
Claston72 says, I know, John, I knew.
Ah. Yeah, cops are not going to do traffic stops in the cold, just so you know.
Claston72 says, just messing with ya.
I got you.
Oh, I did get our DM message too, by the way.
Ah.
Gamerage _zone says, we're already out on the road, listening for active police calls so you don't have to.
That's right.
When something happens nearby, we respond fast and show up to make sure your safety stays safe. From traffic incidents to suspicious activity, our job is to be present, aware, and ready.
That's what we
You
do.
might not call us, but we're already on the way.
That's right.
Keeping an eye out, keeping you informed, and helping keep the community secure. Wax Hustler 80 says, wimps.
Yeah. I agree. I am a cold wimp. I'm gonna use another speaker. My speaker died for the big scanner, so let me hook another speaker up to it so we can hear county. All right, let's watch this area for a second while I fix the speaker.
Superman Chris says, John, if you think it was cold down there, you would hate where I go all the time, LOL.
I don't think it sounds fun.
Wax Hustler 80 says, I was referring to the cops, sir.
Oh, gotcha.
Texas Mantheligen says, it sure looked cold out there, is what I said to myself. I looked out of my climate-controlled office today. Dean Vincent Music says Richwood PD has been watching traffic on 2004 parking in the center.
Jenna? The record's already been called if you can move to 505. No, you're only you can disregard the record for the back on top, please. That's clear.
Where is the plug?
Houston to Charles 206. 24 Charlie. Avenue R and Yellowstone, stand by for 28.
see. Dang it.
Next coverage is 7 a.m.
Yo-Yo Challenger says, hello, stream.
Hello to you.
William David Young, 8233. William David Young, 8233. Black Chevy. Stand by.
502967, John, 50, 2967, John. So you know when you're ready for another 28.
William David Young,
Yo-Yo Challenger says, are the cops hiding?
No, they're just cold.
Black Chevy. Stand by. 220 will be a Smith and Lazy.
67, John, 50, 2967, John. So you know when you're ready for another 28.
Dean Vincent Music says, hope everyone is doing well tonight.
John, 6137, Tom San John, 6137. It's going to be a black color Ram.
Unknown is physical. 29, city backing.
10-4.
10-4.
Ugh.
29, city backing. 10-4.
Knots.
So 184. Here you go, 27. Wait, 23172891 2317 2891. First name Jennifer.
Alright. Scanner should be working now.
Senor Dasher underscore OTR says, 21. Michelle 210 says, 21.
Confirmed on the 2012 Chevy, expiration February of 26. Avalos at Ridgewood showing eligible and clear.
7.
Freakin' Star says, 21.
Insurance confirmed on the 2012 Chevy, expiration February of 26. Avalos at Ridgewood showing eligible and clear.
7.
Alright. I can hear it now. I can hear the scanner now.
10-4, thank you.
80 out of Victoria showing eligible. Unable to check locals at this time. Insurance confirmed. Registration valid. That trailer is going to be clear.
1004 West 129.
Gamarage underscore zone says, 6-7.
80 out of Victoria showing eligible. Unable to check locals at this time. Insurance confirmed. Registration valid. That trailer is going to be clear.
Now I can hear that scanner much better.
21st Street.
Texas Mantheligen says, oh, the speaker. I forgot what we were doing.
Yeah, it's amazing to me how bad Bluetooth technology still is. When I have to switch between all these different devices, and it's just like, no, I'm not going to do it.
Copy, airline 10, come back to base.
Smith and Lazy.
Stream Element says, Tony Dealmider 3 just cheered 27 bits.
With the 27 bits. Thank you so much, Tony.
Tony Dealmider 3 says, always film 50.
Always, always.
Benwell202567 says, good stop.
Thank you.
Dean Vincent Music says it seems like Bluetooth has stayed the same for years.
Yeah.
Ambulance requested at 5427 County Road 819 through the Rivers End area. 5427 County Road 819 for a 78-year-old male complaining of a sore throat earlier. Now his wife.
Boston 72 says, always film 50. Gamarage_zone says, Bluetooth is so behind. You can only have one Bluetooth device at a time.
I know. And then the other one doesn't want to disconnect, or the device doesn't want to switch.
Better get it clear.
Tavia Helsinger says, hello John and Trunkies.
Hello to you.
Claston 72 says, slots are rigged.
They're definitely not rigged. They're hardly rigged at all.
Confirmed on a 2024 van, expiration November 26. Thomas out of the accident, showing eligible with it.
Dean Vincent Music says, remember the early Bluetooth days? You could steal someone's phone call passing them on the road.
I guess it has gotten a little better than that.
Texas Manthalogen says, Christmas lights. Bar humbug. Ben Wild 202567 says, good stop.
Thank you. That's an even better one right there. There's some blue lights for you guys. They're pretty.
Benwild 202567 says, a 10 on stop.
Thanks.
Here's the line for EMS station.
Sorithpang 8046 says John the Gator in the back seat.
Oh.
Dean Vincent Music says my niece calls that the Blue House.
The Blue House? It's blue every year.
Gamarage_zone says, Bluetooth just got smarter. Now one connection isn't limited to one device. Connect your phone, tablet and laptop at the same time. No disconnecting, no repairing, no hassle. Music keeps playing, calls come through, and switching happens automatically. Whether you're working, driving or relaxing, Bluetooth keeps everything connected at once. One signal, multiple devices, seamless control. Bluetooth that keeps up with your life. One connection, multiple devices, zero interruptions, stay connected.
89-year-old male.
Ben Wild, 202567 says, it's 16 degrees here tomorrow, will be 41 degrees.
First call, first phone, report out 2045.
Sorithpang 8046 says, John Gray, how was the day?
89-year-old male.
Very good.
Needs a lift assist only. 1122 West Broad Street, 1122 West Broad. First call, first phone, report out 2045.
Able to 909 will be in route.
Texas Mantheligen says, did you know that a Bluetooth mouse and a wired mouse can work simultaneously on the same computer?
Yes, I did
So
know
in
that.
theory, you can randomly connect to a coworker's computer and move the cursor from a different room. Follow me for more office tips.
Yes. Excuse me. Alright guys, we're in Lake Jackson now.
David Victor Charles 6665. David Victor Charles 6865.
Comes back to A Silver Fire, expires February 26th.
20.
Gunnisage says, if you had to give a Christmas present to a Clute police officer, who would you pick and what would you get them?
I come back to A Silver
I guess I could give them the... I would buy a copy of the
Gamaraj
facts.
_zone says, do they watch the orange side? Let's find out, ask the Boyce walks by. I don't like that lady anyway. Gamaraj _zone says, I'll.
I guess I would...
Sorrypang 8046 says, John, it's pink lemonade tonight.
Dr. Pepper.
Senior Dasher _OTR says 15. Superman Chris says, the worst one and a bag of dicks. Sorithpang 8046 says, did you forget the wallet again?
I'm not answering.
Barney of the Rubble says, John the Colonel called, he wants his chicken legs back.
I'm doing an internal investigation now on the wallet right now. I'll let you guys know as soon as I do my thorough investigation. I won't be making any comments on the wallet. Which is how the government asks, and whatever, there's a quote, ongoing investigation, what do they say? Oh, we're not going to make any comments, right? Which is the same thing you should do when the government's asking questions of you. Same exact thing.
Lodge the subpoenas yet?
Not yet.
Sorithpang 8046 says 2 days till court, John.
Yep, 2 days until court. They sent me a nice little friendly reminder.
Gamarage_zone says, give the cops cooked food but only being cooked just to look cooked but is still raw.
Ah, that sounds mean.
Texas Manthelogen says, when you go to court, tell them they can't hold you liable because none of your personal policies were violated.
Yes. Yeah.
Superman Crisp says, what do you have court for?
I have a ticket from the city of Clute.
Ticket Cat 1961 says, will you be streaming after court? Probably a dumb question.
Yeah, I'll probably stream.
So before I'm able to get a return on that.
I'll probably do the world's most boring stream. I'll just park my car there and point the camera at the door.
Yeah, California plate.
In case they try to kidnap me.
So before I'm able to get a return on that 28.
Barney of the Rubble says, I'm going to lodge a motion to stream the case.
24. I believe it's going to be a California plate.
California plate? You can't have California plates in Clute. Ooh, the outside bar.
Texas Manthelogen says, wide turn.
Thank you so much for letting me know. The outside bar looks kind of, well, not happening. Flock camera is still here.
Benwild 202567 says, good stop. Texas Manthelogen says, where the flock is, everybody.
They're cold. They're staying home.
Barney off the Rubble says, they got Clutes.
All right, they're all over here in the inside bars.
Medic 1 on scene. Medic 1 on scene.
Don't do it, white car.
Texas Manthelogen says, I doubt it's Monday Night Football because the teams aren't the best.
What is that score, though? It's Pittsburgh and Miami, right?
5640 Black Marble.
I think with their records, it's actually like a playoff game, pretty much.
3300 watt. Nora Boy, John 5640.
What is the score on that game?
John 5640 Black Marble.